This past week, we just had some more Star Wars: The Black Series figures be revealed. These figures are from the upcoming show Maul Shadow Lord, which is going to be releasing on April 6th, so it makes sense that obviously they're going to want to reveal some of the figures now. These are already up for pre-order and will be releasing around July if they are not pushed forward. So for our first reveal, of course, we have Maul, which is a repack of the Clone Wars version, but with a new robe and some updated paint apps. I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, you're going to need a Darth Maul out since this is the Darth Maul show. And I'm glad they're updating the paint apps because on the original Clone Wars version, the face and chest did have a bit of a mismatch. But thankfully now they're looking to be the same colour, which is nice. And the addition of the robe is cool as well. Of course, this one's a pass for me just because I already have the Clone Wars version. I don't really need another Maul. But yeah, one thing, of course, to mention is that the packaging is once again red, which it makes sense. Darth Maul is like synonymous with the color red, but like I'm just getting bored of the same colors with Galaxy packaging all the time. It's just always like a red or a blue or a yellow. But I guess if there's one show that really did need the red, it would be more Shadow Lord. Moving on to the next character, we have Rook Cast, who is number 2 in the line. This is definitely the standout for the way for me. She looks to be an amazing figure. First thing to mention is the fact that this isn't a removable helmet, it's a swappable one. Thank God Hasbro did this. Because if anyone has seen the Mandalorian Bo-Katan, you'll know how bad like her hair and the helmet would have looked. But thankfully with the swappable one, it means that the helmet isn't going to be a bobblehead and the hair isn't going to be squished, which I'm very happy about. I really like Rookcast, especially from the Maul comics, so this is definitely a pickup for me. Like the face sculpt has been done so well. The helmet, the jetpack is a new sculpt, I believe, which looks great. I mean, most of the character is. She isn't 100% accurate to Clone Wars because she is missing some of the orange paint for her visor and for her kind of like straps over her shoulders. But I'm okay with that because it probably is just something to do with how she looks in Shadow Lord. Another thing to mention as well is that her pistols actually have some tabs on the side, which mean you can actually plug them into the side of her skirt, which is cool. I'm all down. I'm all up for this. I will happily take more weapon storage. She looks to be a great figure and definitely one that I'm going to pick up. Although she doesn't have thigh swivel, and I will always point that out and advocate for thigh swivel. It's needed, but other than that, amazing figure and definitely a pickup from me. Moving on to the third reveal, we have the 11th Brother Inquisitor. Of course, this guy already showed up in Tales of the Jedi, and it's a pretty cool design. I really do like the look of him. Um, Pretty standard for an Inquisitor, it's kind of all black outfit, aura farming. But really like the cape. The Imperial cogs on the side is nice as well, and of course, the hood and mask combo is just really cool. It really screams Reaper from Overwatch. But yeah, I mean, looks to be a pretty good figure. Pretty much a standard Inquisitor. I will be curious to see what he actually does in the show because he is being marketed quite heavily. And it's just a little thing, but I am so glad that they didn't call him the Crow on the box like they did with the Funko Pop because that was just such a stupid, such a small but stupid and annoying thing to me. But yeah, cool to get another Inquisitor. I also forgot to mention, but the claws on his hands, really cool design, and it kind of looks like bones. But I guess that's kind of like the theme with this Inquisitor. Like he's kind of like a Grim Reaper looking figure, and kind of like strikes fears into his enemies. But it looks cool. Thankfully, once again, this guy has thigh swivel, so going to get quite a few good poses with him. But yeah, I am just pretty bog standard Inquisitor. Probably not a pickup for me. Maybe on discount. And then for the final reveal, we have Devon Azara, who's number 4 in the line. I'm assuming this is going to be like a kind of like Maul's apprentice character who's going to try and turn to the dark side, maybe. But I don't know. Looks like a pretty cool figure. Twilight, pretty much quite a lot of new tooling, which is nice. And I really like the kind of robe that goes around her kind of like neck and cape. We have lightsaber storage on the back and the side, which is really cool. I wonder if that means that there's going to be an accessory coming with another figure that maybe she can have on her back as well. But yeah, cool little outfit. I mean, it could even just be like a kind of like cantina glow up in the back. Um, Really cool lightsaber design as well. For some reason, I don't know what it is about it, but it looks really, really cool. The kind of like brown mixed with the silver. I really do like that. But yeah, overall, it's just kind of like it's just kind of basic Star Wars costume. I'm assuming, well, I'm guessing at some point during the series she's gonna have a bit of an outfit change, maybe become Darth Talon, but I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, not one that I'm really gonna pick up. Maybe in TVC to go in the cantina, but yeah, it's really cool looking figure. So those were all the Maul Shadow Lord reveals. Pretty cool wave. Of course, this will be mainline, so you don't have to worry about any of them really selling out. Personally, I'm only in on Rookcast, maybe the 11th Brother if he goes on sale at some point. And of course, with this being a kind of mainline wave and kind of a new show, we are bound to get more figures. We already do have the TK Trooper on the Yak Face list, so you never know. I wouldn't be surprised if that gets revealed at the end of this month or maybe in April, as this is the kind of weird Mall March madness thing that Hasbro have going on at the moment. Not quite sure what it is called, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got some more reveals by the end of this month. And there goes one last thing to mention. This past weekend, the YouTube channel Figureball had their 24-hour live stream in celebration of their 100th episode, and I was on there as well. Once again, thank you to the Figureball boys for having me on. It was a blast. And thank you to everyone that raised a lot of money because it was also a charity stream as well. I am going to put a link in the description to that stream just because it was a lot of fun. And if you want something to watch, you've got 24 hours worth of content right there. But other than that, that's everything I have for today's video. I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.